Hey, good morning everybody. It is day 72 on the Appalachian Trail. I am still in my tent, still pretty early in the morning. Pretty much been raining all night, and we're just right at that temperature where it's like a mixture, possible freezing, rain, very high winds. They issued a weather statement earlier, just warning for like ice accumulation on trees and trees coming down, things like that. So as of now, I think it's mostly just rain here where I'm at. I'm still not at too high of an elevation. I think about 3,800. Anyway, just kind of waiting it out, see what happens. It looks like it's going to clear off here in probably around lunchtime, so I may wait it out until then. I'm kind of looking at the weather for the next upcoming shelter. The next shelter, which is only 4 or 5 miles away, is actually 1,000 feet lower. So I'd like to at least get there, just so I can sit up. Like, just don't want to lay in the tent all day. So that's my minimum goal, I think. But I may have to wait a few more hours just to be able to get up and get out without, just getting all my stuff wetted out. So I'm pretty dry in the tent right now. Like, just doing a good job. So like I said, I just don't know. I'm gonna wait it out and see what happens. Weather's gonna be better tomorrow, so I may try to hike further today if the precipitation's all stopped. I may try to hike, 10 or 12, maybe even 16. But if I go 16, that's to the highest shelter in this section. So that might be the worst place to go as far as the weather. So I don't know. I'm open-minded. Just kind of see what happens. So I'm not sure. I'll get back with you and let you know. A little bit later in the morning, and now we're looking at just like pure freezing rain or sleet, something of that nature. Yeah, I think definitely a good call to hang out in the tent for a couple extra hours this morning. So looking like, as you can see, a good bit of ice on the tent. Knock it off a little bit every couple of hours. Yep, just waiting it out a little while longer. Hey peeps, it's me again. Never did stop snowing for a while this morning, but then it kind of rained again, I guess, once it warmed up and washed most of the snow away. This was pretty much, I don't know that it was exactly snow. I think it was more like freezing rain, sleet, ice type situation. So anyway, so late in the day, I decided to just keep my tent up here rather than trying to hike forward for a really short day and not have service, because I'm still trying to look at that dang package. I did talk to my brother, and he is going to, here, I'll let you guys. I did talk to my brother, and he is going to send, I had one more Advair discus thing at his house, so he's going to overnight that to me or mail it to me so I can hopefully get it in Daleville at worst case scenario. So I may still get the other package or a box of stuff at Catawba, hopefully. So if so, then I'll mail one back to him or either carry both or something. I just don't really like carrying two. That way, if something happens, I still got one in reserve. So, because they last 60 days. So, and they're kind of heavy, not heavy by normal standards, but heavy by through hiking standards. So anyway, more or less just hung out in the tent today. I've been able to catch up on some editing on some videos, so that's good. Able to keep in touch with some people. Pretty much everybody I talked to, I think, just kind of stayed put where they were. They either zeroed in town or stayed in a shelter. Another reason I didn't want to hike forward to the shelter is I think if everybody that was there last night just stayed there, there probably still wasn't any space. So I just stayed here. I didn't have to deal with the frozen tent and getting it up and everything. So it kind of sucks. I wanted to do at least, 8 to 10 miles today, maybe something like that. But I don't know if there wasn't really any good campsites. Anyway, it is what it is. It's the story of number 2 pencil, like having to take days off, having problems. But just the nature of it. So we'll get through it. And like I said, I should be able to make it up in the next couple of days. I'll just hike a little bit longer. I think I'm about 60 miles from Catawba Grocery. So food-wise, staying out a little bit longer was going to be a question there. But since I've got that grocery available, I know I didn't plan to necessarily, but I can hike like 0.5 off trail and get food if I need it when I get to that point. So, and possibly get a shuttle if I need it. If my package does show up to the post office, I'll need a shuttle there, just like 3 miles. So, like I said, I know the shuttle driver there already, so Sprocket, so that wouldn't be a big deal. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'm not, the tracking is still showing as my package is still in Washington State, so I don't feel good about it getting there by Thursday, which is when it would need to get there for me to get it on my way. So anyway, just is what it is. I'll this probably won't be a whole episode today. I'll probably just get back with you in the morning and then basically combine today and tomorrow into the next episode. So anyway, appreciate you following along. Had to get out and stretch. I went to get some water. I did have water here, so I mean it was a good camp spot. Like I said, it sucks just stay in a tent all day or stay at a camp spot all day, but you know, like I said, it is what it is. I'll make a hot meal shortly here. Like I said, I got plenty of water, so that's good for that. And try to eat some of my food down, so I'll weigh a little bit less tomorrow. And then I'm just gonna try to it's gonna be cold in the morning, definitely gonna freeze tonight, but I think the rain's going to be out of here, you know, probably at least by midnight. So should be able to get up, pack up, and get a good early start tomorrow. And maybe try to shoot for a pretty long day tomorrow. So anyway, I'll get back with you in the morning. It is what it is. Hey, good morning, peeps. It is day 73 on the Appalachian Trail. Oh my gosh, what a night. Got a way more snow than was anticipated. It was supposed to be like just a 40% chance, maybe flurries. But as you can see up here in the elevations, anything's possible. So got quite a bit of snow. My tent was completely frozen this morning. I couldn't leave as early as I wanted to because I couldn't get out. Like, I was afraid I was going to break my ties and stuff. So anyway, I just had to hunker down in the tent for a little while longer. I did kind of get up and go ahead and, you know, take medicine and have breakfast and things like that. So anyway, I'm packed up. I still got to stop at the next shelter. My poor tent is still kind of frozen, so I was able to stuff it in my back pouch in my backpack. So definitely got to try to dry it out sometime today, somehow, or either I'll be forced to sleep in the shelter. So we'll see how it goes. But oh my gosh, anyway, is what it is, you know. Life on the Appalachian Trail. I think most everybody has been kind of hunkered down because I don't think anybody's passed me in the last couple of days until a gentleman just earlier when I was already up, he actually hollered in to check on me, make sure I was okay. That was very nice of him. I'm not sure who it was. I couldn't see him because I couldn't open my tent, but anyway, thanks to him for checking on me. That was cool. So anyway, my hands are frozen right now, so I'm not going to film very long. I'll probably not going to film very long because my hands are completely frozen. I got to get my gloves back on. But anyway, just kind of a brutal night. I was, you know, totally warm sleeping, but just trying to get up and get my tent unfrozen, get out was not easy. So anyway, not sure where I'm headed today. Just wherever I can get. Like, yeah, no plan for today. Just see what I can do. So like I said, I'm about to stop, get my gloves back on, and I'll get back with y'all down the trail. Appreciate it. And just like always, you hike down a little ways over to the different side of the mountain from the inches of snow, and you will find basically zero snow. So interesting. Stopped here at this nice shelter to have some lunch and to dry my tent out. It took a while, but got it dried out. They don't take too long to dry out. That's a good thing about it. Even when they're frozen, a little bit of sunlight helps. So I actually hung it on that big stump right there and then laid it across this nice picnic table. Got it really dried out. So not staying here, but if I was, there's a nice tent spot over here. That's probably where I would stay. So anyway, I'm looking at the schedule. See kind of where I can get to today. It's a little bit after lunch. I'm not sure how far I can get, but had a nice talk with a kid from Alaska. He was trying to get to the war something shelter. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's still like 16 miles ahead. So I don't think I have time to get there, but probably somewhere between here and there. We'll just have to see. There's another shelter, like I think only 3 or 4 miles from here. So we'll see. I'll end up somewhere.
climbing a really steep hill, and definitely missing my asthma medicine. Without making, I'm just taking it slow and easy. I don't know if my original package has been located, or if I'm pretty sure my brother was able to send my secondary one, but I just haven't had service today, so I'll check sometime or another whenever I get back to service. So, meantime, climbing the hill. I may stay at the shelter up here, or I may go to a campsite. It's like 5 more miles. I'm gonna see how I feel. Definitely having to take it a little bit easier without the medicine. I got another dose for tomorrow, and then one for Friday. I'm trying to spread it out. Not sure if that's the right way, but seems like it would be. Pharmacist kind of thought so too, so we'll see how it goes. Just gonna keep trudging. Hey peeps, just stopped at the Bailey's Gap shelter. It's about 6 o'clock. I thought about staying here, but like there's no good tent spots to be found. Like I know that looks good over there, but like there's just no flat spot for a tent. And also this one's pretty high in elevation, so it's gonna be colder here tonight. So I'm gonna keep hiking on, I think, to the campsite. I did use the privy while I was here. It was good. So yeah, just nothing for tents. I'm just gonna try to hike on. It's not too bad elevation going forward. I had to hike up a big hill to get here, so yeah, I'm gonna trying to get closer to town. Also still don't have service, so this is just no good. So yeah, trying to deal with my asthma. Got one of my toes is bothering me again, which I kind of expected it would. It was the worst one as far as the kind of toenail situation. So I'm gonna address it when I get to camp and try to see if I can get it dug out a little bit. I'm trying not to cut it because I'm trying to get it to grow back right, but I've got some Neosporin plus pain reliever that works really good on it. As a matter of fact, I'm sitting here, I'm changing my mind. I think I'm gonna address it now and then keep hiking forward, because it's still got at least 5 more miles to go. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and, while I'm here, when I get a good place to sit, I think I'm gonna go ahead and address it. So anyway, I'm gonna do that and then I'll get back on trail. I'll get back with you guys. Whew, nothing but rocks. These last few miles since the shelter, nothing but rocks the entire way. It's definitely our least, or at least my least favorite thing to hike through, because you just got to watch every single step the whole way. Sun's starting to go down, and I'm hopefully closing in on some water here soon. I think I'm 0.9 from the best water source, so probably gonna get water there regardless, not take any chances. I won't find a salt spot if it's still like this, but maybe if it's a little nicer I might, but we'll see. I'll find something. Okay peeps, I found a water source over here, and it looks like the water source at the upcoming camp is going to be questionable, and I may even stealth before that. So basically I'm going to go ahead and eat dinner right here on trail. The sun's still not gone down yet, so I may have to night hike a little bit, but I'd rather go ahead and get dinner done, like I said, while I'm here by the water. So yeah, basically I'm boiling 2 cups of water, and then I'll pour it in this pack, wait 8 minutes, I'll stir it, wait 8 minutes, and then open it, stir it again, and wait 7 more minutes, and then it'll be done. This is Backpacker's Pantry lasagna. Not my favorite brand, but it was all they had at the last store I went to. So anyway, it's not bad. Pretty good stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'll get back with you once I find a camp spot. Unless it gets dark, I'll get back with you right before then. Okay peeps, just finished my dinner right there at the water source. It was good. It's getting really cold. I think I looked ahead, there's a road crossing coming up here about 1.1 that's got some campsites. Supposedly they're maybe better than the other campsite that I was going to go to a little further. I don't normally like to camp by the road, but it's probably just like a road nobody travels much. So if I can find one there, maybe even a little bit off the road, I'm probably gonna go for that. But it is getting dark, it is very cold, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna end this episode here. As soon as I get to camp, I'm gonna set up my tent and get into my quilt ASAP. So appreciate you watching, and I will get back with you in the morning.